Welcome you back to the Tomato High Tunnel. I'm gonna give you kind of like a mid-season report. It's like maybe the first full week of July, maybe the second week of July. I don't even know anymore. But I'm gonna give you the good, the bad, the ugly, and I'm gonna eat some crow and give you everything that I know so far about growing tomatoes in pots. So I'm gonna eat my crow first. I get a big video about how I planted two tomatoes at the same time, one in the field, one in the high tunnel, and the high tunnel was just so much better that I don't even know why I wasted my time in the field. So, but now I'm gonna eat my crow. The ones I was talking about right here, they're right down here, these Mariana paste tomatoes. I've got maybe 1, 2, 3 plants that are doing pretty good, and the rest of them are doing crappy. I've probably picked, I don't know, 20 a day, Scott Blossom in rock, and throw them out, and see if I can find one. Here's a good one. I mean, this is my day right here. Come through here, see a little red, pull it up, throw it out. And first I kind of thought it was kind of a calcium thing, and I put some calcium in all these. And next year, well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do next year. But I think it's because I got inconsistent watering, and I've kind of been watering these, or started watering them like I did the mums, deep water. Then maybe I would give them a little water later on that day. So what I've done now, I've come through and just kind of water a little bit every, like different times in the day, and they seem to be doing better. We picked a bunch out of this plant right here today, and let me turn you around and I'll show you that. These couple plants here, well, this one and that one, there's one behind me, have done really well. Look how big they are. I mean, they're just big. I don't know why these are doing so much better and the rest of them are not. I mean, this right here is just a beautiful tomato, paste tomato. I mean, this whole plant, I bet we picked this plant, having troubles here, plant and this plant and that plant there. And then I got one here. This one has done really well. And I don't know why they're done so much better than the rest of them. This one right here looks like it's dying. And then got another one down here that looks like it's dying. And then this one has done pretty good here. Matter of fact, I got a bunch down there I need to pick. See these? Wow, that's loaded down. How did we miss that today? Let me see. That is a beautiful tomato right there. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this. No blossom in rot. Just a big old beautiful paste tomato. There's a bunch of them in there. I don't know how we missed them. Well, that's me eating crow. The ones out in the field are actually doing in whole better than the ones in here. Even though it's been, it's another problem I got. We had 6 or 7 straight days of 100+ weather, and I've lost some because of that. But some, and we'll go over all the varieties here real quick that are doing good, and some of the ones are not. So these paste tomatoes I think will do good in here, and next year I am going to do a drip irrigation. If you're going to do this in the pots, I think you need to do a drip irrigation. I just can't water them good enough or consistent enough where they just don't do as good. I think they would do a lot better. And now this, I'll tell you at the end how production wise we're doing. But let's go over some varieties. I'll go kind of up and down the rows, and we'll talk about some winners and losers. And let me put this tomato up before I forget about it. So I already went over the paste tomatoes here, and they go all the way down to that second or third post, down to there, and 50-50 on those. The fang or whatever they are, they've been a dud, even though they was free. Now, this one, the Marigold Supreme, and I've got several of these, and they have done really well. The Marglow Supreme. You can see how good and healthy they are. They're down to here. And I don't know what this is. This is some kind of little, I don't know if I got the wrong kind of seeds or whatever, but that's sort of like a little grape or cherry tomato or something. So I don't know what's going on with my seeds, but then they stop and then the Margot's pick back up like right. Well, here's some good ones. I mean, they're not huge, but that's a beautiful tomato right there. That's a good cannon, a good slicer. That's an all-around good tomato. And Marglobe is usually one of my staples. This year has not done good. The Margot Supreme has done pretty good. I'll show you the other regular Margots over there, and they're doing horribly. All right, over here's the 589. They're doing excellent. I got lots and lots of green tomatoes. They've done really good. I mean, I have picked these things. There's one of these picked, and they've done really good. So, oh, here's some more Margot Supreme. Look at this. Look how big these are. And they go all the way out to this row here, and they've done really good. Now, starting here is the Better Boy, and they've done all right. They've just now started to turn red, and I have not picked. Right here, I think I see one when I was watering that might need picked. Yeah, it needed a day or two, but I usually pick them right when they're turning. But I think I haven't tasted these yet, so. But these have done okay. I didn't think they were going to do, but they've done. So the Better Boy's done good. The BHN 589's done good. Some of the Margot Supreme have done good. So let's go over to our next two rows. Production-wise, these have been the best producing I've ever got out of a greenhouse. I've been picking a bushel, and you see I got more I got to pick, and I've been getting a bushel a day out of here, and that's just, I mean, every day for the last 5 or 6 days. And you can see we picked them hard this morning, and I don't know, sometimes we miss them, you know, whatever, but I bet we got another bushel in there right now. We'll have another bushel tomorrow. But we usually pick in the morning, and so we've been getting at least a bushel a day out of these, and then that's already surpassed usually what we do in the past. So that's outstanding. And I'll show you the real star over here has been the Red Deuce, and I'm losing some of those, so we'll look at those, but let's look over at this other row first. So there's a Marglobe. These right here are Marglobe. These are doing okay over here. This one's dead. I've got one that died and replaced. And then starting right here, these are early doll. Look how they're doing. They're doing great. And over here, I've got a variety of different ones. Wind up right here, they're doing okay. I have picked a few of those. Looks like I got a bunch more coming in. They're called Wind Up. And then right to here. And then we got a variety called Millennium. And I just got some of those the other day, and they're from about right here on over a little bit. And then we got some Jersey Giants. They're not doing good. Right here, some regular Marglobes. On this row over here, I'll be cutting these down. There's one dying. There's one dying. I don't know why. And like I said, this is usually, Marglobe is one of my staples. And I don't know. Yeah, here's some Belgium Giants. Right here's one kind of starting to turn. I've gotten a few of those. Let's see, right here is about really good. These are some more Marglobes. You can see how they're not doing good. I'm gonna do away then. Right here starts, oh gosh, a Better Bush. or no, that's a beefsteak. So, and they've done really good. They look a little bit heat stressed right now, but they look pretty good. Now these right here are a beefsteak bush. Now these are a big beef plus. I think these are beefsteak bush. They're not doing very good at all. The regular beefsteak are doing good. These are doing okay. This one's not doing good. It's dying. But this one looks really healthy. So, you know, I got some hit and misses there. And like I said, I tried a lot of different varieties this year. I don't know why, I just always do. I think next year I might just go with, good Lord, look at that big old tomato over there. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. I don't know how I walk past that and not show it to you. See that tomato right there? My gosh. That thing is huge. And that's that Marco improved right there. So, they might, I might try those again. So, anyway, let's look over here, Mountain Gold. These are Mountain Gold. I'll never grow these in the high tunnel again, right through here. And then we start with the Red Deuce. And I have pulled and pulled and pulled tomatoes. I got the rest of this row is Red Deuce. I've got maybe 2 there that are about to die. Rest of them are fantastic, still looking. Right up through here, these are all Red Deuce. I've got a couple right here that not looking too good. Over here's those Rosa Sicilian. They look, they're doing better than I thought. And I really like those tomatoes now, as far as taste. Red Deuce, look at these Red Deuces. Just big old tomato after big old tomato. Now my Red Deuces in the field are junk. They're not doing very good at all. Now here's some more early doll. And I don't know why the ones in the middle are doing better than the ones on the edges. Last year I put them on the edge and they did really well. I mean, I picked a ton of tomatoes off these things, and but they're not very big. These over here are pretty big. And then we go into the surprising Cherokee Purple, and I have picked Cherokee Purple tomatoes till I'm sick of them. They have done really well in here, believe it or not. I would have lost money on that, but I've been growing them in the high tunnel. I think this is I grew them last year and in the other high tunnel in the ground, and they did fantastic. I've tried to grow them out in the field and they're not doing good at all. It's, you know, my field tomatoes, they look horrid. I was hoping they would kind of pick up the slack. Now the paste tomatoes are doing really good. I don't know why, but the rest of them are not doing too good. Of course, I haven't tied them up. I don't spray them. I'm not sprayed in here any. And that's another one of our philosophies. We probably throw 20 to 30% away because they'll have a bug bite. And so far, I mean, if this was a commercial thing, I mean, they would have a fit to throw that many away. But, you know, we'll pick one good one and they'll have a bug bite on the side. So we don't sell those. We either eat them ourselves or we throw them out or feed them to the pigs, whatever. Chickens like them, sheep like them, pigs love them. And, but it keeps us from spraying. But if it got bad in here, I would have to spray. It's not to that point yet. So that's one of the trade-offs, and we try to pick them a little bit early and don't let them get full on red. You let them get full on red. I've also got a little baby rabbit running around here. I seen him just a minute ago. Let's come up and take a little bite out of that, one of those red ones, and that drives me crazy. Why they just take one little bite and they'll go to the next one, take a bite, go to the next one, take a bite. Why don't you just eat the whole thing? You know, drives me crazy. But that's the tour, the good, the bad, the ugly. Production is out of this world. What I'm gonna do next year different, I'm gonna put drip irrigation. And it'll be permanent because I'm gonna leave these poles and everything in here, and we'll go over that in the fall or the winter. And then I can fertilize through that too. Like right now, it's hard to fertilize, and I think if I had a one more dose of fertilizer, these things would go crazy. The good ones. But I don't know how I have a good way to get it because they're so thick in here, which is good, which is a good thing. I'm not complaining about that. I'm just saying if you're gonna grow in pots, I think you're gonna have to go drip irrigation, just go all the way. And I think I'm gonna modify my soil. I use a straight potting mix, like a landscape potting mix. I think I'm gonna go, well, I'm gonna recycle that. I'm gonna mix a lot of my own compost in it, maybe some peat or some vermiculite, maybe even a little bit of perlite, and make more of a, something that'll retain a little bit more water. I think the water just runs through these too quick. And so I'm gonna adjust that a little bit and do the drip irrigation. And next year I hope, I'm almost to the point now where I can't sell enough. Every one of my slicers that I took to the building this past weekend, I sold. Like the number twos, like I sold them 2 for $1. Some of them in pints, I did not sell out of those, but I sold a lot of them, but I didn't sell out. So I've got a lot of big slicers. We picked a ton this morning. So hope that's a little help if you're thinking about doing this. I'm trying to be honest with you. Like I said, I made a crucial, I don't know if I made a blunder, I just didn't realize what I was saying. So hopefully next year we can grow these in here because we really like these big paste tomatoes. And tomato sauce, spaghetti sauce, chili base, all that kind of stuff. Whole tomatoes, salsa, stuff like that. We use a lot of tomatoes to can. And those right there would be perfect for that. Probably gonna go a lot, probably 2 rows of Red Deuce, 2 rows of 589. Well, I haven't tasted the 589 yet, so they just started getting ripe, so I'm gonna do a taste test video. I've got all the ones that are kind of letting them get just a little bit more ripe, and then we'll do a taste test, and we'll see how they taste. If they don't taste good, I ain't gonna grow. And I'm gonna do the Deuce, 589. I'll do the Early Doll, the Cherokee Purple, and I would like to get one more, maybe another hybrid, I don't know. Maybe that 2290 or something, that Halcinator, whatever it is. And I'm gonna grow these same paste tomatoes again because they're doing good in the field. My field tomatoes, I don't know, we'll look them at a different video. But all right, that's it. It's getting dark, getting late. Appreciate you watching. If any questions, leave a comment, send me an email. I answer all comments, all emails, and we'll talk about whatever. I answer any questions. So I'll probably need to write down a comprehensive list of the winners and losers back here. I'm just kind of going through memory. I know this one in Road Red Deuce. I know that. This row has got a ton of different ones in it, and I can't remember all of them. So, but luckily they're all marked. Yeah, that's one good thing I did this year. And I have some spares down here. I've been kind of limping along in case I need to replace, in which I'm gonna have to replace. Looks like at least 4 or 5 plants. I think I got 4 or 5 little plants I'm gonna put. And I'm thinking about starting maybe 10 or 15 and getting them up and going. Then when the Red Deuce, they'll probably be gone in another couple weeks because they're determined now. Once they get to a certain point, they'll quit and die off. And so I need to replace them with either more Red Deuce, or I'll see what I got up there. I ain't gonna buy any. I'm just gonna plant what I got. All right, I'm rambling. Appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Support your local farmer. We'll see you down at the farm next video.